So then, are we talking about Watch the Throne, or are we skipping straight to?
we gotta go to Watch the Throne,
We
man.
didn't
All
even
right.
talk about Magna Carta because ain't nothing on there I like.
Okay.
Not a one.
I agree. Yeah,
I
that
think
is.
I think I like one song on Magna Carta. Oh, fuck with me, you know I got it. That shit
I
Oh,
don't
goes
like
okay,
that
crazy.
song.
yeah,
I
that beat is
don't like
good.
that
That beat
song.
is good.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
beat is crazy.
Yeah,
I love
that
it.
beat is good. But yes,
So when we talk about Watch the Throne, this is more of a Kanye album than a JayZ album, but
I don't
it's
like a bunch
fine.
of songs on Watch the Throne. I thought I liked this album more.
I had the
love Watch the
opposite
Throne.
reaction. I thought I disliked it more than I liked. I liked it a lot. I like No Church in the Wild.
Yes,
I thought it was a great start.
Yes, love that song.
I didn't care for it.
I could skip Lift Off.
Yeah,
I don't like Lift Off.
Don't
It's
like
never
it.
like
Terrible,
I
though.
never
I
like
could
N
listen
words
to
in
it.
Paris. I do not like
No,
that
I
song.
like that song. No, that
People
song is
love
great.
that song. I hate that beat.
Otis is fire.
Otis
I
is
like Otis.
amazing. Otis is amazing. That's one I keep in my.
I like Gotta Have It.
Okay,
I love
it's
Gotta
okay.
Have
Care for Gotta Have It.
New Day. I'm
New
trying
Day.
to think of what New Day sounds like.
New Day was born. It's born. It's the
That's
me
my
and the
B
RZA
word. I love.
connect.
Oh yeah, me and the RZA connect.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm good on that one.
You like that's my B?
I'm
That's
skipping
my B
that one.
is my joint. I love that song.
I don't care for
I
that
hate
song.
that song.
I don't like that song.
I
Yeah,
love
I don't
that
like
song,
that
man.
song.
I don't care
I
what
don't
y'all
like that
say.
one that much.
I like that song.
And then we know your favorite song is Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Well, that part, the part where the beat breaks down is amazing. It's just the.
I didn't get to that part. I
terrible.
skipped. I could not listen all the way through that song. I'm sorry. As soon as the beat comes on, it's like nails on the chalkboard.
Who gonna stop me? Great.
No,
Excellence.
I like Who Gonna Stop Me. No, wait, but wait, I like the first part of Who Gonna Stop Me, and then the JayZ part at the end. I don't know why the beat changes, and then I hate his flow on it. Yeah,
it's not the greatest, but I don't hate. I'm not gonna stop that song. The beginning of it too good.
The beginning is great. That's why I'm ready to skip it when JayZ part comes up. Kanye
Murder Excellence.
I like Murder Excellence, but can we talk about? We got to pause and talk about why JayZ is getting washed on these songs by Kanye again.
I assume he wasn't trying.
That's not you. Come on, you can't have an album called "Watch the Throne" and then you just not try. That's crazy to me.
Look, man, you look, man. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't understand how people rated you the #1 greatest rapper of all time, and you getting washed on a song on album by a dude that supposedly can't rap, supposedly don't write his own raps.
Yeah.
I mean, did he have just an all-star bang? I mean, list of guest writers?
Is he getting outwritten? Yeah, is he getting out-rapped by Sci-Hi or by Consequence?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, he still shouldn't be getting out-rapped by Sci-Hi.
Oh, Sci-Hi got 2 classic albums. Hold on.
Let's see. Murder Excellence. I like. I don't like Made in America. You Frank Ocean fan, Bryson? Is that your jam or what?
Nah, that's the Sweet, but yeah, I don't like that one. Thank God in America. Yeah, I hate that song.
That song sucks. And I don't like Why I Love You.
I like Why I Love You. I like Why I Love You.
I love Why I Love You.
Yeah. Nah, I don't care for any of the songs. The Joy. I like the Joy. That's it.
Illest is great. Ham, super great if you try to get hype. Prime time.
I'd rather listen to Who Gonna Stop Me if I was trying to get hype, or In Words of Paris.
No, I like Ham too.
Ham, yes.
I don't like the beat on Ham.
Yes. That's it.
I don't like the Joy that much.
1, 2,
no, I don't like that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 out of 16 songs. Man, y'all gotta stop, man. People gotta stop.
This is a 9.
I count 8.
This is a 9 to me, honestly.
9 is
8 is
barely over half on an album. You was just talking about how great it was.
I'm saying the album is a 9 to me.
Oh, you could. The album is a 9.
Like
wow.
1, 2, 3.
I'm giving this 7. 7. I know. I hate to keep saying that I'm giving so many of these albums a 7, but
5.
he consistently hits that halfway mark.
5.
A 5. 5 for you. Okay. All
I'm
right.
sorry, dog. I can't believe how little I like this album.
Yeah, I like at least 11, maybe 12 songs on this album. So
dang, 12.
Yeah.
That's how I got 8.
Yeah.
and then B got what? What did you say?
Had like
5?
6 or 7.
He said
Yeah,
4.
so,
Seven. Yeah.
So that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, this album got a lot of different sounds. That's the thing. So it's like, again, But
I love that album.
Magna Carta. This album sucks. Are there any good songs on here?
No.
Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It is amazing.
Time
Crown.
I don't mind the first song, the Holy Grail song with Justin Timberlake, but
that's a good song.
But that's it.
Ugh, this album is so bad, man.
There's one more song that I like on here too. I can't think. Not Picasso, baby. That song is terrible. How does Oceans go?
BBC.
What is that one? I gotta look at it real quick.
Man, we can move on to 444. This is the album I was most excited to talk about. I like this album a lot. Oh, you playing? No. Why does that sound like Blurred Lines?
Because it is just like Blurred Lines. But yeah, nah, man. That ain't it, man.
All right, that's not it. Yeah, so 444. What y'all got? You guys think this
I still like this album. I can't believe that JayZ fans don't like this album.
That's the thing I wanted to talk about, man. Again, I feel like JayZ fans rather JayZ talk about how stupid they are than him actually talk about his, be mature and talk about, his actual life and his marriage. I don't know. It's weird to me. I like this album.
I don't know. We just went through every one of his albums, and I just don't understand how people could say that. Like, this is not one of his best albums. I mean, to me, it's one of his best albums. So I don't understand people, JayZ fans, when I don't even consider him, like I said, the GOAT and all this type of stuff, like people say. I don't see how people could put this album low. But we just went through all those other ones. They have to point out the songs that they love that I didn't hear because I didn't hear them.
So my only songs I skip from here would be I don't really care too much for Smile.
I like Smile. I don't love Caught Their Eye.
Caught Their Eyes.
Yeah, I like all of these songs. Honestly,
this
isn't a bad album to me. It's a
I give this album a 9. I mean, I give it a 9. Exactly. Yeah. I think it's a 9. I think it's this maybe his third or fourth best album. I think
I got it 4.
Out of what we just did, this is the second best album.
You think it's better than? Well, you think it's better than Black Album. I don't think it's better than Black Album.
Look, I didn't think this before we went into this exercise.
Yeah.
But going through all these things again, I don't know how I can. You saw what I said about those albums. I didn't love Blueprint like that. I never loved Black Album like that. I always thought that it was overrated. And I like this album a lot. Plus, it's a different JayZ. It's a different stuff that we get from him.
Yeah. I like seeing artists grow up, become more mature. I don't want the same album you made when you were 20, when you're 50. I don't like that. Seems weird to me. Like when people talk about Eminem, I feel like that's what he tried to do.
He makes the same music,
stuff he made when he was 20, and to me it sounds corny when I hear it now.
Well, it's not as authentic.
Right, exactly. Don't feel as authentic. Exactly.
We can talk about it. We're gonna do Eminem the same way soon when we go through all this stuff. Because I re-listened to Slim Shady LP. I like a bunch of songs on there that I forgot I like.
Yeah. I like all 3 of his first 3 albums. I think he has a great 3-album run that could go up against many of the best.
Let's not get too far off a jigger if we're going through it. I mean, what's our overall take, man? So now that you re-listen to his music, man,
do you guys think JayZ deserves the number 1 spot? Is that fair or not? So let's start. Bryson, you think JayZ deserves number 1 spot?
JayZ been trash for a long time, man. For a very long time. And oh man, I've hated JayZ ever since I was a kid. And I would get forced to listen to him. My brother would be like, "No, you gotta listen to this." I'm like, "Oh man, I really don't want to hear this nigga rap at all." But whatever. So somehow I know all of these JayZ songs, even though I haven't revisited them until now. And I'm good on it, dude. Honestly, I don't ever need to listen to another JayZ song for the rest of my life.
Dang, you don't even want to listen to none of these
That's
songs.
harsh.
Wow, harsh. Okay, coming right out of the gate with the hate. All right, B, what you got? What you think? You think he deserves number one spot or what?
No. Definitely not my number one. I'm sure some people out there feel like that. But I think a lot of people listening to these old albums made me rethink a lot of stuff, man. And part of it is when JayZ was at his peak, or I guess in his commercial peak, maybe he is now, or in the 90s, okay, late 90s when JayZ was blowing up, I was a teenager. So I liked a lot of his music. We listened to it all the time. I do not want to hear a lot of this stuff no more, man.
Yeah.
I was surprised listening to these albums like, oh, I forgot I know this whole song and don't ever want to hear this again. Like there's like a reason why I stopped listening to this album at all, like certain ones. So I definitely don't think he's going to be in number one for me. And re-listening to this stuff made me think that he's probably lower on my list than I had him before. Is he in your top 10?
Oh, he's never been in my top 10.
He's not in my top 10.
Before I re-listened to these albums, I'd have definitely told you this dude was in my top 5. Not like, I don't listen to him that much, but if you told me like to do an unbiased ranking, I would have put him in the top 5. I can't do that now. I'm sorry. I don't like these songs. I don't
so
like
this is the thing. Let's break it down. What are we ranking them by? Because, like I said, we talk about impact. Tons of rappers mention JayZ.
No, he has something impact. I'm not trying to take away that, and of course he has. So I'm just going by music. If we talk about music only,
just discography, only discography. Yes,
just discography.
So this goes back to the conversation we had before. Do bad albums negatively impact your legacy, or do you just need, like, if we take all of his great songs, he's given so many great music. If we just judge him for the good things he did, then wouldn't he rank very high? You know, because we're giving him negative points based on the bad things he made, right?
I would have to go and add up other people's best songs.
I'm about to say, yeah, because your favorite artists are going to have just as many highs, are they not?
I mean, well,
see, based on going through these albums and how many songs, I mean, like, we were naming 5, 6 songs on every album. Yes, he has 10, 15 albums. But if you only like 5 or 6 of the songs on every album, there's other artists that have albums that I like every song.
You get 100 songs. I mean, if you get,
am I gonna get more songs? That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna just go by this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm not gonna use group people. So I'm not gonna use Black Thought or somebody like that.
Right.
But if I go through Ghostface catalog, how many songs I'm gonna have that I love from Ghostface? How many songs I'm gonna have that I love from JayZ?
But if you had so this is a measurement people use all the time. I mean, according to hip hop, always is doing versus matches. A 20 for 20 versus battle, JayZ probably beats a lot of your favorite rappers. If you just had to take 20 of his songs, you could take his 20 best songs.
That's fair. That's fair. In a 20 song format, I think a lot of people. I think that helps different people different ways.
Right.
In a 20 song format, because I can get
especially if you have a long career.
I can get 20 songs from like Sean Price that I think is going to beat a bunch of people. And
well,
people,
I mean,
are people going to rank Sean? I do too, but I mean, what I'm saying is, are people going to put Sean Price in a place up there that high? I think if I only have to get 20, I can get 20. I think that helps some people also. Like, you see what I'm saying? That helps some people instead of hurting some people.
Right. Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying it especially helps him, someone who has made so many dope singles and made so many, but is not the best. All of his albums have the same issue. Too many songs, right? He's always constantly have this 14.
Except for 444. Yeah.
Exactly. But he could have stuck with the 10 song, all the way through, and we would look at this discography much better. Because there's constantly 7, 8, 6, that we like, so it'd be better if he had less songs, cut some of the fat. But constantly has hits, constantly sells records. Those, if you took just his hits and put it against almost anyone else, he might win.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. So does that make the greatest artists? Is it do we just count the artists, judge them for their best work?
I don't like the versus format of judging the artist.
Okay, so then let's talk about other artists. Like for instance, Lauryn Hill gets held as the greatest female rapper because she's got a limited catalog and what she has is so great, right? Mm-hmm. So is JayZ punished because he made more music? Is that what we're doing?
Who's punishing? I'm confused.
No. I mean,
punishing him?
We're not punishing. He's not punished. I mean, everyone's calling him
JayZ. Dude, like he's worth like $2 billion. He's not punished by me.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying in general. Like when we talk about our rankings, how do we rank? Like if we were to rank it, like if
yes, he is penalized from the trash songs. Some of the songs are trash. I mean, what you want me to say? Like some people left their trash songs at home.
So
they put them on the album.
So then, what would be the best way to rank someone's discography? Do we average the albums?
I mean, I don't even know if average is the best way to do it because some people have more great albums. So, how many albums do you have above a 4 out of 5, or so that would be an 8 out of 10? How many albums do you have out of that?
Okay,
you would say most great artists. Like I don't know, man. Maybe that's not the right line.
No, I like that line. Because we don't care about something that's
a good album.
Mediocre.
A really good album.
So we talking about I like that. So we said Reasonable Doubt. We said, did we give Volume 1? No, we said that was a 8 or a 7. What did we say?
I didn't. We might have said it.
I didn't think we liked Volume 1.
Yeah,
I don't think we liked it to 8.
Yeah, no. So all right. So then we got Reasonable Doubt. We didn't give the Blueprint a 8, did we?
I think we might have given Blueprint an 8.
We might have given it an 8. We might have said it was 8. Yeah. Okay. So then Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint. We had
y'all said Black Album was above
Black
8.
Album and 444. Those 4 albums. If I had to put those 4 albums against like many of my other favorite artists, I would not call this guy the GOAT. I could not. I know other rappers with 4 great albums that I like more than that. I don't know. Who in your top 5, could you say that all of your top 5 have 4 better albums than that?
Probably, yeah. 4 that I like more for sure.
No, that's tough.
But then we talking about groups too, so that's not really.
I'm not saying. I don't know. That is tough.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, but that's what we got to think of because I don't want to be just hate just for the sake of hating.
That's not what I think we're doing. I mean, I don't think this is hate. I'm not trying to. I mean, I did hate on a couple songs, but I think those songs were deserving of the hate they got.
Yeah, I just want to know if there's any legitimacy for people claiming that he's the GOAT. That's why I'm asking. So
I think the legitimacy comes in when you bring in other stuff. So if you're talking about just music, then it's not legitimate, in my opinion. But if you're going to bring in other stuff, then I think that makes it a more of an argument. Talking about impact and how many clothes he sold to you when you was a high schooler, then I think that matters because I had a bunch of Rockaware stuff. I mean, so I think that matters to people. That's going to be something that impacts you. I mean, I don't know some people more than others, but that matters. He built that off of music. It's not like they had movies. It's not they did have movies, but it's not like they. Yeah. The brand was big. The branding was great. People walking around the streets with those hats on, and people playing hats and throwing up the rock back in the day. And
to me, it's not that. It was all of my So I'll say for somebody, younger than you, it was all of my favorite artists or the artists that were coming up. When I was in school, were all praising JayZ. I mean, Lil Wayne would say, he's the best rapper alive, he's the best rapper retired. Mm-hmm. T.I. shouted JayZ out. You're gonna need a song featuring Jesus and JayZ or something like that, whatever. I mean, Kanye, of course, was always talking about JayZ. Mm-hmm. I mean, even Lupe, who's one of my favorite rappers, was always talks about how he was influenced by JayZ, and JayZ, like I said, came up with, or he listening to JayZ is what made him think of the the double entendres that he's constantly doing now. I feel like he surpassed JayZ in that sense, but it was JayZ.
The impact is undeniable, man. The impact is undeniable.
Undeniable.
So there's several things that make that. You know what I mean? And a lot of that has to do with other things outside of the straight up the music, like the story, the relation to Big, the way that they kind of took over the rap label and had their own label and all that type of stuff, which was different than other people. You know, all these different things added to it. Then they had the movie, then they had movies, then they had the clothes. You know, they had they had so much great iconography and with him, Dame and Biggs, and they just, you know, all kinds of different things added to that mystique. Well, like I said, I was in high school in 98, 99, 2000, 2001. So, you know, this is peak JayZ time. So of course I'm hyped up and you know, riding with it, and I'm into all of the different things. So I get it.
Yeah. So I mean, I just wanted to talk about the positives there, but just to recap, I mean, reasons why I don't think JayZ is the GOAT, and you guys know, but you can't be the GOAT if you lost a battle to Nas, right? You can't be a GOAT if you lost handily, lost a rap battle. Then how is he ahead of Nas? You can't, like, if you match up their catalogs, I think Nas has better music.
I think Nas clearly has better music.
And then if he beat him in the head-to-head battle, then now you have nothing to say. Like, if the battle went the other way, then there's a claim. But
I mean, I think people would just say sales and nobody's wearing Nas clothes and things like that.
That's fine. So that's great, but JayZ's not number one in sales. Okay, if we're talking about sales, then you're gonna have to put Eminem in your top. Okay, so
and Kanye and
exactly. Every Drake or whoever who's the biggest seller. So JayZ's not the biggest seller. So let's just throw that argument out the window. You can't be number one because of that. You can't be number one if you get embodied on your songs consistently in your career. I mean, you know, he's not even the best lyricist in his discography. Like, that's pretty bad if you claiming to be number one rapper of all time.
I mean, look, man, people are gonna say that that's hate. And he's not getting bodied. I just don't understand. Like, he's like 4 or 5 songs with Scarface, and I feel like Scarface getting them on almost every one of them. You know, Beanie Siegel, DMX, Jadakiss. You know, these are some great artists.
Kanye West,
these are great.
Is killing
Kanye West is not
in your
necessarily
dual album.
He's getting them.
Yes.
But he got Jay-Elect on that Jay-Elect album.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he did. That's
he was
true.
getting Jay-Elect left and right.
That's true. But he got washed by Eminem. I mean, look, come on, man. There's plenty of tracks we could go to say JayZ verse other.
I don't disagree with you, man.
Great artists, and he does not come up with the outstanding verse or the standout verse. That's to me, you know, if you have head-to-head matchups, you know, like, that's the biggest, you know, to me, the most important thing to me. I want to hear the best rapper be the best on the track with the best.
I wish he used that fast flow more. I wish he used that fast flow more. That jump was those songs hit.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not I don't think it's something I don't think you can hate on JayZ unless you just sit up here and blindly say all his music's terrible, which it's not. It's just not. There's just so many songs that I can't rate them highly. You know, so many songs I thought were just bad.
Yeah, I agree. So then that's good enough, JayZ. Hopefully, let us know what you guys think about JayZ. Like, subscribe, and tell us what you think down in the comments.